What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Simplereacts. Shout out to all my blinks out there. Thank you for stopping by. Today is a very special day. At the time of this video, I actually finally received my hammer in the mail. I told you guys I was getting a couple things. This is one of the things that has shown up. Very cool. Lights up and everything. I still have to figure out how to sync it to the music. I heard something about that, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to check it all out. I haven't got to. I wanted to post this video because like I said, it's a special day. I got my hammer today. So we're gonna be checking out The Revolution, a story of Blackpink. Let's go.
"34 music show wins, the most viewed YouTube video ever in the first 24 hours. First K-pop group to hit 1 billion views, the most listened to female K-pop artist on Spotify, the most successful K-pop girl group concert of all time, the best charting K-pop girl group of all time, the most popular K-pop girl group of all time, and their name is..."
Alright, hold on a second here. We need to go through that again, please. That was very much too fast for my brain.
34 music show wins.
34 music show wins. Wow. Okay. How you like that? Just saying. Just saying. Alright.
The most viewed YouTube video ever in the first 24 hours.
The most viewed YouTube video in 24 hours. That's crazy.
First K-pop group to hit 1 billion views, the most listened to.
The first K-pop group to hit 1 billion views? It's funny, this was posted 11/11. Make a Wish. BTS. What's it?
Female K-pop artist on Spotify.
Sorry.
First K-pop group to hit 1 billion views, the most listened to female K-pop artist on Spotify, the most successful K-pop girl group concert of all time, the best charting K-pop girl group of all time, the
Hold on. I missed that because I was talking to myself. I'm sorry.
K-pop girl group concert of all time, the best charting K-pop girl group of all time, the most popular K-pop girl group of all time, and their name is
Blackpink.
걸그룹 블랙핑크.
Blackpink.
K-pop group na Blackpink.
You know.
Blackpink. Blackpink. Blackpink.
So cool. Hold on. Let's just take a time out real quick. Shout out to Blackpink for all of your accomplishments. Seriously. Like, I've seen how much you guys put into everything you do. And you totally deserve it. Like, that is so cool. That is so cool. Yo, hello? Is this thing? Hello? Yo. Okay. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry. I should probably just turn this thing off before I...
Blackpink is a name that's known all over the world. They are the hottest group in K-pop right now. But what makes Blackpink so special? There have been other groups with a girl crush concept and other groups with a hip-hop concept. But what did Blackpink do that started this revolution? In 2011, a group called 21 released their hottest single ever called I Am the Best. The group was on fire to become one of the most successful girl groups of all time. By the end of their career, they had 700,000 sales, 43 music show wins, and 6 taesangs. 21's career had just begun to take off. In July of 2012, YG released a video called Future 21, and many fans interpreted this as YG getting ready to start a brand new girl group, despite 21 being
this year, YG Entertainment caused a big storm in the media when it announced that it was preparing for the debut. Oh my god, okay. That the group would
brand new themselves, and they were right. The next month, YG released a video introducing a certain girl by the name of Jennie Kim. This would be the beginning of his fresh new girl group, Pink Punk. Yes, you heard me right. Pink Punk. So after a series of teasers, reveals, and rumors, it was speculated that Pink Punk would
a post collecting and linking all of the information about YG's girl groups is gaining a lot of attention from Blinks. For those who don't know about YG's entertainment plans to debut the new girl groups, back in 2011, YG Entertainment CEO claimed that the company was about to debut 2 girl groups. Charming and talented as SNSD. With YG style, this group is usually called Next Girl Group. The second one was considered the upgraded version of 21 with the bold girl crush vibe. Future 21. Okay. Alright, so I'm not going to pause it every time. This stuff is just really interesting to me, so I'm sorry.
Be a 9-member group. So who exactly were these 9 rumored members? A name you might be familiar with is Yoona Kim. You might recognize her from the girl group The Ark, and more recently the duo Khan. She was also on the reality shows Superstar K3, Unpretty Rap Stars 3, and The Unit.
Alright, so shout me out some stuff in the comments about her. Let's check it out. If you guys want to check it out, let me know.
Next is Park Jinhee, who finished 69th in Produce 48 and is now in the group Secret Number. Then we have soloists Jang Hana and Kim Eunbi.
Any of these girls.
And lastly, Cheomyeon.
Any of these girls. If you guys want to see any of their content, make sure you shout me out in the comments. Shout it out in the comments. Let me know.
Yes, Zaemyeon, main vocalist of G-Idol, and Ari of KDA. Slowly, one by one, these 5 members were removed from the group. Until May of 2016. 4 years after Pink Punk was introduced, we were left with these 4 names.
Why?
Jennie Kim, main rapper, the face of the group, and the first revealed official member. Next we had Lalisa Manoban from Thailand. Lisa debuted as the main dancer and lead rapper of the group and was the first non-Korean idol ever of YG Entertainment. The next revealed member was Kim Jisoo, the visual and oldest member of the group, debuting at 21 years old. And the last member of the group to be revealed was Park Chae-young from Australia, more commonly known as Rose, the main vocalist. On June 28, 2016, YG finally revealed the name of the 4-member group, Blackpink. And in just less than 2 months, Blackpink rocked the world with their duo singles Boombayah and Whistle. It was new, it was fresh, but also confident, cocky, and powerful, thus finally bringing Blackpink to your area. Both Boombayah and Whistle topped the charts. 14 days after debuting, they won their first music show award, the fastest a girl group had ever won a music show award after debuting. Just 3 months later, they released Playing with Fire and Stay. And later in the year, they won 5 Rookie of the Year awards.
블랙핑크.
In just 6 short months, Blackpink had already become a legendary group. Fast forward to June of 2018, with just only 5 songs, Blackpink was already the 2nd biggest girl group in K-pop. Then, they dropped a song by the name of Doo Doo Doo. Little did they know, and little did the world know, that this song would be the catalyst that propelled Blackpink into international stardom. It was an instant sensation and became the most viewed video in 24 hours in YouTube history, and eventually it became the most viewed K-pop group video of all time with 1.2 billion views. The song was addictive and the choreography was viral. It debuted at number 55 on the Billboard 100, which at the time was the highest charting K-pop song ever by a girl group. In fact, they were the first K-pop girl group to make the chart since Wonder Girls in 2009. Their first mini album Square Up sold 320,000 units on Kaon, and at the time became the 8th best-selling Korean album of all time for a girl group.
Wow.
Their presence eventually caught the...
Hold on. What an accomplishment. Like, let's just absorb that for a second. Not that I could actually regurgitate it all anyway. I'm probably going to have to watch this video back a bunch of times. So the person whose channel I'm getting this video from will probably catch a bunch of views from me trying to learn about Blackpink. But just a moment to appreciate the accomplishments of this group, seriously.
The eye of a certain British singer by the name of Dua Lipa. This would eventually spark a collab called Kiss and Make Up, which would once again chart on the Billboard 100. In October of 2018, Blackpink signed with Interscope Records, which is under a little company by the name of Universal Music Group, the biggest music company in the world. And it seemed like Blackpink was everywhere. They made appearances on the talk shows The Late Night Show with Stephen Colbert and Good Morning America. Then in March of 2019, they became the first K-pop girl group to ever grace the cover of Billboard magazine. Later that year, they embarked on their In Your Area World Tour, which would eventually become the most successful world tour by a girl group of all time, grossing $37 million.
This is just, they're setting so many records, and it's only over the past few years. Like, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. What have I been
Their
missing?
single Kill This Love dropped on April 5th, 2019, once again breaking the record for the highest charting K-pop girl group song, charting at 41. Their album Kill This Love would garner 380,000 sales in Gaon, becoming the 7th best-selling girl group album of all time. On April 12th, Blackpink went on to become the first K-pop girl group to ever perform at the Super Music Festival, Coachella. On April 22nd of 2020, Blackpink collaborated with Lady Gaga to release the single Sour Candy. This would once again break the record for the highest charting K-pop girl group song, charting at number 33. On June 26th, Blackpink released their long-awaited single, How You Like That, and would go on to break 5 Guinness World Records, including the most viewed YouTube video ever in 24 hours with 86.3 million views. Just 8 hours later, the video went on to become the fastest video of all time to hit 100 million views. 6 days later, it broke.
Let me just clarify, because I keep saying I love How You Like That. I like all of their songs. For some reason, How You Like That, I don't know what it is about it. I love all their songs, at least so that I've heard so far. And I'll be honest with you guys, you know I will be.
200 million views, the fastest video of all time to reach it, which leads us to today, August 28th, Blackpink's newest single with none other than Selena Gomez. Everything that Blackpink touches turns to gold, and there is no doubt that this next single will continue to elevate Blackpink to the zenith of K-pop history.
A newcomer or even a veteran to K-pop will know after the first seconds of watching or listening to Blackpink, immediately they'll get hit with that doo-doo-doo-doo. This group is different. There's a certain power and energy that emanates from Blackpink's music and image. To reiterate the earlier question, other girl groups have done the girl crush concept like 21 or 4 Minute. There have been other groups with the hip-hop concept. Remember Evil? Remember Glam? Those groups have not even come close to what Blackpink has achieved in 4 short years. What is their secret? How do they make the masses whistle like a missile?
In 1998, K-pop was still in its early infancy. This new exciting generation of music gave birth to some groups like SES with their vibrant love songs, Finkel with their cute, energetic, sporty concepts, and last was a group by the name of Baby Vox.
If anybody wants to see any of these groups, let me know in the comments below. We'll check them out.
Combined elements of Western hip-hop with the brand new energetic K-pop, the original Girl Crush. Together, these 3 groups dominated the radio waves. Sound familiar? How about now? Oh wait, there we go. After the first generation of K-pop came and went, another hip-hop group was breaking records left and right. 21. Expanding on the empire that Baby Vox built, they added another layer of badassery and rebellious nature to their songs. 21 was changing the K-pop industry. And finally, in 2016, enter Player 3. Blackpink, who was almost a carbon copy of
Enter
21.
player 3. That's funny. 3 is my actually my favorite and lucky number.
In fact, YG himself stated that Blackpink was meant to be a copy-paste of 21. He did not want Blackpink to be any different at all, saying, "I tried to make the YG version of a girl group like I did with 21, but this time I wanted the girls to look pretty too." Just like how 21 built their foundation on Baby Vox's concept, Blackpink was once again evolving the concept of 21. So what exactly is the Blackpink concept? Blackpink is the energetic hook and the exotic beats hitting your eardrums, the thumping bass and the blaring air horns, the combination of swag, hip-hop, badassery, and fire, a little bit of sexiness, a touch of glamour, and a hint of female empowerment, the mix of dark black ferocity, and a dash of bright pink pop sound. Jennie's power, Jisoo's saccharine sound, Rose's alluring vocals, and Lisa's lethal raps. This is the Blackpink sound. Blackpink is not the first girl group to do a girl crush concept, and they certainly won't be the last, but they are the greatest of all time to do it.
Okay.
Now, as much as we
Okay.
praise the girls of Blackpink, Blackpink is so much more than just the girls themselves. There's a team of executives, of administrators, a team that makes music, a team that makes wardrobe, a team that choreographs, and of course, a team that makes big marketing decisions. Now, any great company or organization needs to have a solid marketing team and great brand image. But what exactly does brand image mean? Simply put, it's the customer's perception of a brand. What does a customer think when they see your brand? A perfect example is Apple. You see Apple and you already know what
What do you guys think when you see my brand? Kind of wondering now.
they're about. They're sleek, they're futuristic, they're high-tech, they're clean. You see Nike, you think sports, speed, strength, inspiration. Now that is brand image. Out of all the groups in K-pop, Blackpink has the strongest brand image. There's a saying in marketing, if you confuse, you lose. Meaning if the consumer doesn't know what your product or service is about, you'll lose them. But one look at Blackpink.
And just so everybody knows, I'm actually a rapper that started reactions so that I could dig myself out of a hole that I was in personally. Shout out to Highly Combustible. I wouldn't be doing reactions and talking with everybody. I'd still be the other me. I'd still be the old me. So, just saying.
You don't even have to listen to their
That's where my
music,
brain comes
and you
from.
know what this group is about. You understand their image, their concept, their music. You, the consumer, already know all this way before Lisa even whispers Blackpink in your area. They're fierce, powerful, glamorous, they're hip-hop, they're girl crush. YG has carefully crafted Blackpink's image from the sound of their music to the color of their hair. We already discussed their music concept, but there's also the costume, the facial gestures, the makeup, the merch, the light stick, the teasers, the set,
light
and props.
stick!
Even who they interact with and the events they attend are all part of their brand image. As a result, Blackpink only attends VIP prominent events, and they rarely attend events with other idols like music shows or even the ISACs. YG has been infamous for this in the past, wanting his groups to appear exclusive, or as some haters would say, YG wants Blackpink to appear as they're better than the other groups. And there may be some truth to that. Blackpink wasn't meant to be like the other groups. Right from the start, when he built this group, YG was aiming for something bigger than just Korea. He wanted to dominate the whole entire world. Blackpink was built with that specific purpose in mind, built specifically as the group that would target the Western audience and preferences. Precisely why this group was picked with 3 fluent English speakers, 2 Japanese speakers with the other 2 learning,
これから日本での活動頑張りますので皆さん応援よろしくお願いします
and 2 speakers with basic Mandarin. This is to target the 2 biggest markets in the world and the most populated country.
That's a lot of language breakdown. I'm sorry, I'm going back. I want to know.
Target the Western audience and preferences.
Not that I'll probably
Precisely
remember
why
it
this
time,
group
but-
was picked with 3 fluent English speakers, 2 Japanese speakers with the other 2 learning,
これから日本での活動頑張りますので皆さん応援よろしくお願いします
and 2 speakers with basic Mandarin. This is to target the 2 biggest markets in the world and the most populated
Okay.
country in the world. The group is one of the most skilled multilingual speaking groups in the industry. Lisa, at this point, is a walking Google Translate app.
리사 그러면 몇 개 국어해?
3개,
뭐랑 뭐랑?
3개 국어.
사지 사.
어머,
This next big marketing move will be referred to as the "as if it's your last" strategy. When Blackpink debuted in 2016, they had 2 singles, then just 3 short months later they came back with the singles Playing With Fire and Stay. And fans were excited because it seemed like the group was consistently coming out with new music. Then, 7 months later, in June of 2017, As If It's Your Last hit the deck like pam pam pam. It was an exciting single with bright aesthetics and a hot beat,
Sure we're done.
but that's all it was. A single,
remember now, I'll have to check.
no album, no B-sides. The name As If It's Your Last was truly a fitting name for Blackpink because it felt like, well, it was their last single. And for the next year, the airwaves were silent. The fans were furious, annoyed, dejected,
I bet.
but most importantly, they were hungry.
I bet. How can you create something so powerful and then drag it all away? Just to create the vortex to get you back into it. But the thing is that they could drop this stuff every year. I'd still be listening. How many Blinks out there would actually be listening? How many true Blinks out there that love Blackpink? All 4 girls would still be listening. No bias in this one. Come on.
A lot of you guys are asking for a comeback.
You know what I mean? Like, what if they took one of the... I like Blackpink, the group. Like, let's go. That's what I'm saying. I'd be here for it. I'm still here for it.
It's hard to ignore because it hurts my feelings. Just to read them and just ignore. I'm not ignoring, guys. It's just that we are not too sure. So,
Oh, it's
I'm
heartbreaking.
sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Don't give up, guys. Let's not give up.
Don't give
Both
up.
of us.
The fans thirsted for any piece of Blackpink content they could find their hands on. Rumors, mashups, fan art, YouTube theories, the reality TV show Blackpink House. Finally, in June 2018, the famine was over. Blackpink had 4 new songs, effectively almost doubling Blackpink's entire discography from 5 to 9 songs. And immediately, Blackpink knocked that and got another banger. As mentioned earlier, Doo 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 became the most viewed video in 24 hours in YouTube history and eventually became the most viewed K-pop group video of all time with 1.2 billion views.
That is so cool.
So it seemed like YG's strategy had worked. Here I have outlined a 100% foolproof YG plan. Step 1, starve the fans for a year. Step 2, tease them a little, give them a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Step 3, release. Drop the single that's too hot to handle. And the last step is dominate the charts, kill them, and stack up my millions.
Kill him, stack him.
Now, this is a risky strategy, but in economics, this is called the scarcity principle. If there is very little of a product, in other words, if a product or service is scarce, more people will deem it to be of high quality, driving up demand. How many times have you seen advertisements that say limited time offer or while supplies last? Scarcity creates demand. People want what they can't have. K-pop fans hate it, but it really is a genius move. Other K-pop groups wouldn't be able to pull it off. K-pop groups depend on constant promotions and comebacks to create brand awareness. But Blackpink's brand awareness stats are already maxed out at level 99. There isn't a K-pop fan alive who doesn't know who Blackpink is, so they're able to use this method to build demand. Additionally, YG built Blackpink with the intention of expanding globally, specifically westward. I know for K-pop fans, a year break is a long time, but for Western standards, a year would actually be considered a very fast comeback. Ed Sheeran usually has a 2 to 3 year break in between his albums. Pharrell hasn't released an album since 2014. Queen is still active and performing and going on tours, but they haven't released new music for 24 years. So with that perspective in mind, is 1 year really that long?
Awesome screen, awesome camera.
1 year is that long when you want it that bad. I'll just say it that way.
Long lasting battery life.
Music, choreography, a great marketing team, those are all great things to have. But what really draws people to Blackpink are the heroines of Blackpink themselves. Park Chaeyoung, Lalisa Manoban, Kim Jisoo, and Jennie Kim. Whether it be their charm, their personality, their story, or their amazing talent, there is something about each of them that makes a fan want to follow them, devote their life, or possibly even worship them. Lisa was born in 1997 with the name Pranpriya Manoban in Thailand. Early in her childhood, she met with a fortune teller who said she should change her name to Lalisa, as this name would bring her immense luck. And what does Lalisa actually mean? Translation? The one who is praised. Fast forward a decade later, and the name could not be more true. She is the most popular global idol in the world by a huge margin. On Instagram, she has 38 million followers, making her the 90th most followed account in the world. Of the top 100 accounts, she had the most engagement, with 21% of her audience engaging with Lisa. For comparison, the top 5 accounts, the official Instagram account, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Alright, so this is where I call everybody out. Who are you biased towards? And who just likes Blackpink for Blackpink? Does everybody have a bias? I don't really think I have a bias. I think I enjoy everybody for their personal gift and what they bring to the table.
Ariana Grande, The Rock, and Kylie Jenner have an engagement of 1.55%. In 2019, she was the most searched and trending idol according to Google. Her star power was such that even her legs alone went viral all over the world, with people like Stephen Colbert, James Corden, Lil Nas, and thousands of others parodying the meme. People love Lisa. People want to be Lisa. People praise Lisa. What is it about Lisa that draws people to her? Look at you, now look at her. Well, first and foremost, she is the pinnacle of dancing prowess in the industry. She was able to beat out thousands of other hopefuls in Thailand at the 2010 YG auditions because she was the best dancer and best performer by miles and
She
miles.
is definitely an amazing dancer.
She can be very, very sexy
Absolutely.
and very, very cute. She has perfect control of her body. She can take a move that would look awkward on anybody and make
She
it
got
look
a 10
amazing.
out of
You
10.
watch her and all you want to do is dance.
When she dances,
That
you can
is
see
true.
that she has flame
I
in her
wish I
veins.
could
Her
dance.
dance is
Like, I
like
might actually
crack.
start
Every day she's
practicing some of
styling,
these
killing everything in her way. She's wild, and not
dance
only that,
practices.
Lisa just has such a lovable personality. She's funny, she's cute, she's cheerful. She's just a ball of sunshine and optimism. You can be sure that she'll be kicking down the door to everyone's heart in your area. Rosé was born in 1997 in Auckland, New Zealand as Park Chae-young. She later moved to Melbourne, Australia when she was 7 and spent most of her life there. Originally, Rosé did not believe that becoming a K-pop idol was in the cards for her, but her father encouraged her to follow her dreams.
Look me in the eyes and tell me that you love me. Everything's alright.
Did you audition for YG in Australia?
If you guys haven't caught the 13 minutes of Rosé playing instruments that I just uploaded, go check it out.
Yes, like literally like just an open audition.
Why'd you do it?
Because my dad told me to.
Rosé stated, in Australia, I didn't think that there was much of a chance for me to
Excuse
become
me
a
one
singer,
second. I do
especially
have
to
to-
become a K-pop star.
I'm going to pause this for 1 second. I'm sorry. Sorry. My wife had texted me. It's always urgent.
I was living so far from the country that it never really occurred to me as a possibility. And from day one, Rosé was noted for her amazing golden vocals. In the 2012 auditions at Sydney, she beat out 700 other hopefuls, placing first. Because of her unique voice as a 16-year-old, she was placed on a track called Without You, with the biggest name in K-pop at the time, G-Dragon. Since then,
Okay.
of course, she's debuted with
If anybody wants me to check it out, let me know in the comments.
Blackpink, captivating not only with her prominent singing, but with her sweet charm, kind heart, and innocent wholesomeness.
All the times that you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name. Find a man like you got me twisted. You must
Okay.
not know about me. You must not know about me. I'm officially missing you.
Yo!
And then, there's Kim Jisoo. All it takes is one glance, and immediately you're hit with her immaculate visuals, and you're not alone. That's what the talent scouts at YG noticed about Jisoo. Recognized as being one of the greatest visuals in K-pop today, she's a model for Kiss Me, Cartier, Burberry, and of course, one of Dior's muses. You wouldn't have guessed it by a first glance, but Jisoo is actually the comic relief of the group. In terms of variety skills and humor, Jisoo is easily the best in the group. She's wacky, funny, and eccentric. In Korea, she's what's referred to as having a 4D personality. She's a complete goofball, which is what most fans love about her. Whether it's just being a complete jokester, prankster, or balancing bottles, what's certain is that she won't be leaving fans bored.
Yahoo! My heart so bounce, okay?
And lastly, of course, is Jennie Kim. Many people are calling her the queen of K-pop, despite debuting just 4 years ago. Ever since she was revealed as a trainee back in 2012, she has been making waves. It seemed like even as a trainee, Jennie was destined for greatness, making her first MV appearance in 2012 as a 16-year-old in G-Dragon's XX, and then even joining him on stage later for Black Black. She was easily the most popular female idol in Korea of 2019, topping the brand rankings. She earned first place 6 out of the 12 months. Recently, her solo song, fittingly named Solo, was a monster hit, becoming the most viewed music video by a female artist with 500 million views. Many people who know her personally describe her as being charming and sweet. On screen, she appears to be this fierce, powerful, bulletproof diva, but in real life, she's actually a sweet softie.
이거 다리에 손 나올 것 같아.
아니면 내가 먼저 할게, 내가 먼저.
아니야, 누구야? 어떡해.
And Happy New Year!
제가 다 봤어요.
나 진짜.
어떻게 사람이 이렇게 놀랄까? 너무
나
놀라.
살면서 내가 본 사람 중에 제일 겁쟁이에요.
One glance at her, and you already know why she is who she is. She just exudes charisma and is the poster child of badass, of girl crush, of ferocity. She is the princess of YG, the human Chanel, the it girl of Korea. The person everyone loves to hate. Some look at her with envy, while others look at her with admiration. Some people hate her, many people love her, but everybody knows her. And together, they become the most powerful and the most hyped girl group in K-pop history. The world is theirs for the taking. Everywhere they show up, blows up. Currently, YG is sitting on the biggest gold mine in K-pop history. Their potential is limitless. YG just needs to play his cards right, and currently, he has a royal flush. But he actually needs to play them and let the girls of Blackpink shine. Blackpink recently hit their 4-year anniversary a couple days ago, and to date, they've only had 17 songs. And I know that's frustrating for a lot of Blinks who are just done with waiting. I know you gotta be tired, and when the night gets dark, let them
Movie
be
coming
your
soon.
fire.
It'll be in my area 3 days before my birthday. Just saying.
See you later, boy.
Shout out to Paul Becerra for this video. Thank you for bringing us so much information. Seriously. Shout out to all my Blinks out there. It's definitely hard going through the wait, but isn't it worth it in the end? You know what I mean? Like, you get that new song, and now all of a sudden it's like, boom. But that's what they said. That's the whole brand thing and everything like that. It is what it is, unfortunately. But at least we have 17 songs we can rock out to now. I know that doesn't make it that much better, but I just want to shout out everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I know this is a very long video. Shout out to everybody who made it to the end. if you did make it to the end, drop my favorite number 3 in the comments below. Let me know who made it this whole video. Alright, I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you. We'll catch you on the next one.